Christmas under our belts.
Wow.
Woo-hoo. Wow, it was a busy one for me.
You're on my side of the bed again. Look, get that foot over there. We figured since it's Christmas, we would do our show from where most people should be doing their show about this time because they're exhausted from their night. Get over there, would you?
You see, if I send this tape in, maybe they'll put me on The View. I think Rosie would like this one. This is close to being, of an alternative lifestyle as I can get. But
where did you get those shoes? I mean, those are the most foo-foo shoes I've ever seen in my life.
You got to wear sparkles, and Lord knows they hurt my feet so bad I can't wear them walking, so I might as well wear them to bed.
There you go. God, I hope you don't poke Jim to death when you're rolling over or anything.
Well, so here we are, nice and cozy after finishing everything up. Did you get lots of presents?
I had a great Christmas.
Oh, well, were you naughty or nice?
I was very the N-word. I was the N-word.
Oh, well, I got you a little something.
Well, that's because you forgot to give it to me last week on the show.
Oh, quit it.
I felt really bad.
Quit it.
Here I went to all the trouble to wrap my present, and it's from Nordstrom. I love Nordstrom.
It's not from Nordstrom.
It's worth the wait.
Don't get too excited. It's not from Nordstrom. I reused the bag.
I knew she was trying to get me off of here. There goes the hat. Oh, and the bow is very nice.
I want the bow back.
You will get the bow back, but you won't get it back today. You will get the bow back, I promise, won't you?
That's what we did in my family. We all decorate these packages real beautifully. We're like, we want our bows back.
Hey, and you know what? I saw somewhere that you had sent a postcard to us that said you ate lots of stinky cheese.
Yes, in
France. And you ate snails.
Paris. Yes, that was really my Christmas present, was going to Paris and moving a house.
Mm-hmm. It's a Christmas tree. Thank you.
Well, there's more than that in there. And these are the gift receipts so that she can return.
I was like thinking, is there more in there?
No.
Is there something inside there? Sorry. Okay.
While she is opening this fabulous gift I got for her.
I'm a diva.
Yes, you're a diva. You have graduated to diva level. I know how you like your bubble baths.
Oh, I do. I take a bubble bath every day. That's like my...
Yes.
Oh, and a hair turban.
Yes.
I really like those.
Yes, and this is a special real microfiber, and you can re-gift it to me.
I'm going to put it on right now.
Wow.
That's a little big for my head.
No, it's kind of like wrap around. Okay. It looks kind of like a diaper, though. There are instructions. There's instructions that you have to follow. It says button and go, girl.
Okay, I'm buttoning, I'm going.
There's a button involved there.
Okay, and white matches my black. And, we're so diva'd up to go to bed. I mean, most people are, I usually take my makeup off, but I figured for TV I wouldn't want to scare the viewers too much.
We have an image to uphold here. I mean, you've got sparkle, I've got bling. It's part of the season.
And I'm getting hot under these covers.
I am too. But anyway, we hope everyone had a fabulous Christmas day. And did you cook and clean? And
of course I did. I cook the same thing every year.
What's that?
We have a filet mignon roast.
Oh.
It's like the filet mignon, but we don't cut it up.
Oh, like a big one. Ooh, that's nice.
Get them at Apple
Market.
Market.
How come you didn't invite me?
Because they're like $100.
Oh, okay.
There goes the hat again. Not that I love you, but I love you, but not that much.
I know, I understand.
I'm just kidding.
But Chan's loves us because they gave us a couple of bottles of wines to enjoy tonight, which we always
You're
enjoy.
drinking this one.
I am. The stump jump. That's after the Christmas tree. This is the stump jump for after the Christmas tree thing. So there you go.
And I'm drinking the McManus. I love McManus.
That's because you can pronounce it.
Yeah. I can say stump jump.
Well, okay, you can say that one too. But anyway, here's to Chan's another year, another holiday.
I love Christmas. It's always the first time I put up the Christmas tree. It's like I want to sit there and watch it all night long. I mean, I just want to look at the lights.
But what gets me is I spent the whole month decorating for Christmas. And I will be able to get it all put away within a day. But it took me a whole month to get it just perfect.
Well, I hear Christmas music in the background.
I do too. Something must be going to happen here.
I think so because we have a great guest coming up in our next segment.
We have a couple of great guests, I think.
Yep, our next segment. But the next segment we've got something that's even better. Well, I don't know. I've always just been very interested with Kwanza.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
I think so. Kwanza. Yeah.
And of course, I'm very interested in Santa.
Anytime there's a celebration and
a party,
I'm there.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Well, we're going to hear from our sponsors, and when we get back, we'll continue with our show, our special Christmas show. See you in a minute.
And Ivan, we've been working hard to help our friends and clients along the Gulf Coast rebuild and move on. While we can't control the weather, we can insist that insurance companies hold up their end of the bargain. If you've received less than full compensation for your property damage, mold, or out-of-pocket expenses, give us a call. Avoid getting shortchanged by your insurance company. We're the Consumer Justice Attorneys of Ailstock, Whitkin, and Sasser, and we're here to help.
I won't tell you. And I won't show you. But I can tell you this. You're gonna notice me. Maybe for the first time. Or maybe all over again. Gulf Coast Plastic Surgery shaped more than my body. They gave me a new outlook. At Gulf Coast Plastic Surgery, board-certified plastic surgeons Peter Butler, Jocelyn Levesque, and Dr. Nathan Patterson kept their promise so I could have my wish.
Looking for a superior hair salon? Benjamin and Larry's Full Service Hair Salon is the answer. Our professional hairstylists and creative color specialists are available Tuesday through Saturday, 9 until Monday by appointment, and walk-ins are always welcome. We offer hair care services as well as aesthetic facial services and waxing. Now featuring our newest team members, Shannon and Susan, here to color you beautiful. Benjamin and Larry's is conveniently located at 400 Pickens Avenue, just off Cervantes.
Yada yada.
Wow, welcome back. And we have with us Santa Claus.
Santa, you're a big guy.
It's been a while since I've sat in your lap.
Oh, Santa's been a very good boy this year.
Now, do you really know who's been naughty and nice?
I sure do.
Which one was? I was an
I
N-word.
think I'm with the two naughtiest girls in town.
Oh, but what about you?
No.
What about you? Doesn't Mrs. Claus get upset when you're out all night?
No, Mrs.
And you don't even
Claus
call, I bet.
understands. Mrs. Claus understands Santa's got one big job every year, and it's just one night a year that
Well-
Santa can stay out and play.
Well, you did a great job this year.
How do you
thank
do it? I
you,
mean, how do you
thank
get
you.
from one place to the next?
Oh, Santa can't tell you that. That's a secret. Everybody knows that.
Well, just logically, you know.
Wow.
Do you get help from parents?
No, not at all.
Do you
not
shop
at
at
all.
Walmart? Do you shop at
No,
Walmart?
not at Walmart. As you all know, all the elves make the toys. All my elves up at the North Pole.
Oh,
They're
wow.
busy 364 days of the year.
Wow.
This is their only night off. Tomorrow morning, they start on Christmas 2007.
Wow. Well, do you like ever shave your beard?
Never. Can't you tell?
Does it grow longer, like as you get closer
No.
to
Once it
Christmas?
gets a certain length, Santa's beard stays just the way it is. Just beautiful, isn't it?
Well, how is your
Sounds good.
cholesterol these days?
My cholesterol is just great. My doctor is impressed every year at my checkup. He goes, Santa, you have the cholesterol of a 280-year-old man. Oh, and if he only knew how old Santa Claus really was.
That's wonderful. I love that. I love that.
Well, how old are you?
Yeah, how old are you, Santa?
Oh, Santa's 18 years old.
Is that what you want to be, or
No.
That's in Santa
is
years.
18, yes.
In Santa years.
Oh, how
it's like a dog?
Yeah.
You
How
know?
did
A dog
Cynthia
years,
know that?
Santa years.
Different, kind of, sort of. But Santa, do you ever get tired of wearing the same thing every
Never.
year?
I love. Who wouldn't like wearing this big red suit once
That's
a year?
hotter than heck.
I don't know.
Oh,
You know,
no.
it gets
Well,
kinda,
in Pensacola, it does get hot. I give you that. But
do you
when you're up in Canada and Norway and Sweden, oh, you're lucky to have a big suit like this on.
Do you think this guy's really Santa?
I think he is.
I mean, you know, I've never had Santa visit me this way before.
Oh, you must be a very good girl this year. 'Cause Santa only
very
visits
lucky.
the best of the girls every
Hidden
year.
in their bedroom.
Oh.
Did you get sick of listening to all that Christmas music?
No, Santa loves Christmas music. In fact, he was at a children's cantata last night in the back, and he just loves Christmas music. Christmas
You were in the
music,
back?
365 days of the year.
Wow, what's your favorite carol?
You know, Santa has very favorites. It depends. My favorite is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. because if you all know, Rudolph's my very favorite elf. But I have very special. I love them all. I love them all.
That's interesting.
Yeah. You think you have an imposter in here?
I don't know. I'm getting a little concerned. You know.
Do you think we invited Santa?
Do you think he sent someone else?
No,
I think he sent somebody else.
No. Santa has been very, very busy tonight, as you all know. Maybe he's not on his game right now. But he had a very busy night, as you all probably should know.
Santa's been drinking a little bit more.
Did you have some gin before you came?
I'm getting a little bit worried.
No.
Was the
The
sleigh ride?
biggest secret is, how many gallons of water does Santa drink New Year's Eve night on the sleigh? Between he and the reindeers,
How many gallons?
I cannot say.
How do you carry it on there? Do you carry it in a drum?
No. It's in just little bottles of water, and
Just
the,
like
and the
magical
reindeers
little
take a
bottles
sip,
of
and they
water.
just pass it back 2 by 2 by 2 by 2.
It's all
I thought everybody knew that.
with Dancer and Prancer and
Yes,
Donner and
yes,
Vixen
yes.
and
Well,
Comet
you
and
gotta
Cupid
watch for
and
Vixen.
Vixen
Now,
and Vixen.
will
He's a
chum it
bad
all.
boy.
Vixen is bad.
Is he a bad one?
Oh, but don't tell him I said that, please.
Does Rudolph still lead the sleigh?
No, Rudolph only leads the sleigh. I thought everybody knew that. I'm sorry. Rudolph only leads the sleigh on blustery nights where I can't see.
Well, what's he do? What's he do if he's not leading the sleigh?
Oh, Rudolph has the life. Rudolph is the luckiest reindeer of them all. He may work, whoa! I think the last time Rudolph had to fly was in 1998 or 1999. So he really hasn't done much work in several
He's like on a
years.
sabbatical.
He is. He's on a permanent sabbatical, but he's on call.
He's like on In the
call
Pasture.
Yeah.
Every New Year's.
the stud-
He's a
Every
stud.
stud
He's a
reindeer.
stud. He was spent out to stud.
I will tell Rudolph you said that. Rudolph has a great sense of humor.
Santa, the more you
love
hoe,
that.
the more you pat, okay?
Yeah, he's getting kind of friendly here.
I'm all warm.
Well,
Santa's in a jolly mood. He's in
Yeah.
the jolliest mood of
Okay.
all tonight.
Well, it's time to say goodbye to Santa.
We're going to roll him off this
Yeah, we're going to send him home to Mrs. Claus.
Oh,
Since you haven't
Mrs.
seen her in
Claus.
24 hours.
Right.
No, she's ready. She will be ready when I get home. Ready for what? Whoa, she gets the
Santa.
biggest gift of all when Santa gets home.
Okay, gotta go.
See you in a few
We'll be
minutes.
back in a few. We're going to learn about Kwanza.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Pensacola.
Whether it's an auto accident,
An insurance company that just won't play fair.
Or a product gone bad.
We're the consumer justice attorneys of Ailstock, Whitkin, and Sasser, and we're here to help.
Never stop playing. Because the best way to get fit is to have a good time doing it. Come see for yourself at Curves.
If you don't look and feel your very best, if you've tried and failed to achieve your weight loss goals, there is hope. The Physicians Weight Loss Centers right here in Pensacola will customize the perfect diet that will not only help you shed pounds, but help you look and feel your very best. Physicians supervised for safety and a warm, caring staff who will make your goals their priority. Call the Physicians Weight Loss Centers today. That's 479-7952. 479-7952.
Hi, welcome to Chan's Wine World, where we've been in business since 1979. We now have 4 locations in Northwest Florida, 2 in Pensacola at Cordova Mall or at Gregory Street, and in Destin, we're at the Grand Boulevard at Sandestin Store, and at Mid-Bay Bridge Road right across from the new Destin Common.
I won't tell you,
And I won't show you.
but I can tell you this.
You're gonna notice me.
Maybe for the first time.
Or maybe all over again.
Gulf Coast Plastic Surgery, shaped more than my body. They gave me a new outlook. At Gulf Coast Plastic Surgery, board-certified plastic surgeons Peter Butler, Jocelyn Levesque, and Dr. Nathan Patterson kept their promise so I could have my wish.
Hi, welcome back to Yadda Yadda. We're here, we're going to talk about Kwanza, which, you know, I am very interested in learning about.
Yeah, it starts tomorrow, so we got to get ahead of the game here.
Yeah, I've got to go out and get my candles. But this is Julia Arnold, and you were the past president of the Kwanza Committee for Pensacola.
That's
thanks,
correct.
Thanks for coming on the show and explaining all this to us.
Thank you so much.
We love your outfit.
We do.
Thank you.
You're very coordinated. I like the jewelry especially.
Oh, okay. This young African lady made these.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah, and these symbols indicate different things. This means nobody knows except God.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really nice. And so, how did Kwanza get started? I mean, it just seems to have blossomed over the last few years, but has it been in existence for a long time?
Well, Kwanza is actually 40 years old this year. Dr. Malana Karinga in 1966 out in California. He was a Black Studies professor there on Long Beach in California. And during the rioting in the 60s, there was so much upheaval. And many African people who were here in the United States just didn't feel like they were a part of anything, and that they had nothing, they had no culture. And with Dr. Karinga, during his studies, he had been through Africa, different places with the Yorubas, the Igbos, all different kinds of people. And he knew some of the things that our ancestors had done that we were not aware of. And consequently, he started Kwanza there in California, and he started with 7 principles, 7 rules that we need to live by. If everybody lived by those rules, it would be a much better world. And for each principle, we have a candle. And on the first night of Kwanzaa, we light the black candle in the center.
So tomorrow night you'll be lighting this candle.
The first candle.
And you'll have like a party or dinner or something like
Yes,
that?
they come in, and the first thing they do, we have greeters at the door. And the greeters will say, Habari Gani.
Habara Ghani.
Habari Gani. And that means, what's the news today?
Habara Ghani.
Habari Gani.
Okay, and the first day of Kwanzaa, you say the first principle, Umoja.
Umojo.
Okay.
Emoja.
Okay.
Emojo?
Umoja.
Umoja.
Umoja, it means unity. And
Umoja.
that night we are going to discuss more unity in our family, in our community, in our nation, and we're going to encourage the children to be better people, and we're going to talk about how they can practice unity, how they stick with their families and their communities, whatever, and make a better world. It's
So,
all about making a better world.
This isn't a religious thing, it's a cultural thing.
That's exactly right.
Now, but let me ask you this. I
Okay.
mean, you know, I'm not a woman of color.
Okay.
Can I still celebrate this and that'd be cool?
You would be very cool.
It would be cool?
There.
Okay.
And more people are doing this. I met one fellow who on the beach had decided that every year they go to the beach at Pensacola, and every year when his family comes, the first day after Christmas, after they open their gifts, they were going to do their Kwanzaa. The first night they were going to, he had made what do you call that thing? Anyway, he had made a trivia game. That's what it was. All right, with questions about the family. And they sat around the Christmas tree.
Oh, that would be fun.
And
nice.
every question about the family, when he passed you a card, if you know the answer about that family member, then you answer. If not, you pass it on. At the end, 150 questions about the family.
Wow.
What a great idea.
He was given a $100 bill.
Wow.
Wow.
So next year they will know more about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first night, Unity Night. The second night is Kujichagalia.
Whoa, I don't know if I can say that.
Kuzitavalia.
Kujikajaliga.
Okay? I tell them, think about chocolate. Kujichagalia.
Kujikajaliga. Got it. There you
Right,
go.
okay.
There you go.
Self-determination. And this is a night, okay, let's suppose this is the second night, Kujichagalia, you come to the door, and I say, Habari Gani. What you say?
Harbagani.
No.
Habargani. No, I say Kujikalia.
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 You got it. Very good.
I
You
didn't think
did
about that
good.
chocolate.
That's right. Okay. So we talk to the kids about self-determination, about doing what they know is right, not letting other people encourage them
I
to
know
do
some
wrong
adults
things.
you need to talk to too.
Oh, well we're going to have a lot of fun with that because people start doing things about, telling things, stories about those kinds of things that happen to them in their lives, and then what kind of solutions you have for those. And then these are things we're supposed to practice the next year. Okay, so that would be the first night, second night, third night.
Oh, so you go black, red, black to red to green.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, and then that's Ujima.
Ujima.
All right, third
I
night.
know that one, Ujima.
Yeah, Ujima.
Ujima.
And that's collective working and responsibility.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that teach good work ethics?
Right.
This is like core values.
Right, is exactly what it is.
Yeah.
The values that African ancestors had that we weren't aware of. Okay, so that's exactly what it is. All right, and then the fourth night, when you come to the door, it's Baragani, and the fourth night is Ujima. No, I'm sorry, Ujima.
Ujima. Like
Okay.
Ujaman? Ujima.
Ujima.
Ujima and then Ujima.
Right, there you go. And that's collective, cooperative economics, working together.
You help somebody else,
Right, that's exactly right. And so we talk about how we do that and what we're going to do the year coming. All right, but now every night after we get through with this and we acknowledge our ancestors and we talk to our children, the corn represents the children, the fruit represents the resources you get when you work, and this mat represents foundation. Our candle holder, which is the Kanara, represents our parentage.
Okay.
And I'd always tell them that there's 7 principles or 7 rules we need to live by.
Very nice.
Okay.
That's awesome.
And so then
Do you give gifts at the same time too?
we let the children answer questions and we give them little gifts. But on the night before the last night, we usually give them gifts that we've made or gifts that they need to read so they'll be more intelligent about themselves and their people.
Now, can you celebrate Christmas and Kwanzaa?
Every day.
And also, if you were Jewish, you could celebrate Hanukkah and Kwanzaa.
Right.
So Kwanzaa is like
Universal. Right.
Okay.
And it's really catching on. It's really catching on. We started out with 50 people, and now they're in the millions. And they celebrate not only here in the United States, but also in Canada, anywhere that people of African descent and people who more or less take it on to these principles, these values.
Now you follow through this through January, the first of the year, right?
Right.
Okay.
Okay, the last day is the last day of the Kwanzaa celebration. That's the day of faith. And we work with that for the children having more faith in their parents, which we need to work with that.
Yeah.
And their leaders and the people who are in responsible positions, we need more faith. And so we do that.
Gotta have a little faith.
Right. But after each discussion, then we have food to eat.
Ooh, I bet you have some good food too.
Yeah, we have food. I'm going to have
like soul food.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And we try to
invite me, please.
Okay.
Dude, I want to come.
Invite me.
We have African
You got collards.
dishes.
Collards.
Yeah, collard greens, gumbo. all of that good stuff. Yeah.
Love all that stuff.
Right. And everybody comes in and helps to put it together, and then people in communities, they will decide who's coming to whose house. If you got family, you don't have to have everybody, and you can just have your family. But it's better when it's family and friends.
Is there a party at your house this year?
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to have a brunch.
What time are we supposed to be there?
I'm having brunch. I usually have it at night, but I got company coming and all of this, so we're going to have brunch the day that they come to my house. But
Very nice.
But that kind of mixes it up a little bit. Because
Now-
everybody is it at
Now,
night.
is this like a Kwanzaa outfit?
This is an African outfit.
An African.
Okay, I say it's African outfit because when I went to Africa, I bought me a whole bunch of fabrics, and I met this young lady who is a dress designer. And even though I've never met her, all she needed was my picture and my measurements, and she could make the dress according to your personality. So this is my personality.
Oh, wonderful!
That's awesome, and that fits your personality.
That's what it says, except I'm getting too fat to wear.
Oh. Well.
But at Kwanzaa time is a really exciting time. The children are learning to learning these principles, and you're working
And
with
to be better people.
Right. It's all about being better people and making the world better because you're in it. You know.
Right, and you've got a big celebration coming up soon too.
Okay, our celebration is going to be Saturday, December the 30th.
Yeah. Can I hold this up for you, Zach, and you can...
December the 30th, and we will be giving to the families that come that book there to the children, and they will have a big program, and we'll be honoring elders. We'll be doing the libations to our
And
ancestors.
where will this be?
Libations.
At Washington.
Like libations.
Washington High School?
Washington High School at 3 o'clock, and it's $5 for adults, and it's free for the children.
Oh, that's great.
And we'll be having drumming and gospel singing, and we'll just be tasting. You're going to get a chance to eat again.
Right, like that. And remember, you don't have to cook.
That's right.
Well, thank you so much for demystifying Kwanzaa for us.
I mean, it's great. I mean, I like the fact that it's a get better, you know,
Right.
self-improvement kind of thing, and that's
It's all with core values.
Yeah.
You know, I really had no idea, and this is so cool. And thank you so much for explaining it to
Well,
us.
thank you
so
for
glad.
letting me.
Sorry for the short notice coming
That's
on,
all right.
you know, with Christmas and all, and getting away from your family. But we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us on Yadda Yadda. Merry Christmas, Cynthia. This
Oh,
has been a
Merry
fun year for
Christmas,
me.
Becky.
And happy Kwanzaa.
Happy
Yes,
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa. Bye.
And Merry Christmas every night.